All right, everyone. Good afternoon. And thank you for being here today. And I hope all you had a restful Labor Day weekend, and it was beautiful weather for sure. And the water fire on Saturday night was fantastic. I think the Lieutenant Governor will mention a couple of things. She got to light that torch and honor those first responders in a way that I don't think I was ever seen before. And people over there were just enjoying both the event and also the celebration of our first responders and volunteers who have really kept us safe during the last 18 months. So, also I would like to recognize today the first full day of Rosh Hashanah. I'd like to wish a Happy New Year to all Rhode Islanders who celebrate. I hope this will be a healthy, peaceful, and sweet New Year for all. The Providence School District opens up its doors on Thursday and for the first day of school. And as you know, as soon as the last day of school year ends, we started to plan for the opening. And the Rhode Island Department of Education and Providence Public Schools have worked closely together over the past several months to plan for learning in the age of Delta, pressure testing all our systems, launching new innovations, and making sure we're ready for day one. We certainly are involved in the other districts as well, but you know, with the state intervention of the Providence schools, it does put me in a position where I'm taking special interest in visiting schools with the superintendent and the school chair, the city council president, and others to show that we're going to be all engaged in the city of Providence public schools this year. So one of the things that has come up is that they're doing great in terms of making sure the teachers are in the classroom, but we still have a number of teachers left to assign to different classrooms. So we're working with RIDE and the Providence School Department to create a incentive strategy to bring in those teachers. As many of you know, we did sign an executive order that allows retired teachers throughout the state of Rhode Island to teach past the 90-day limit that many of them are required to maintain in order to keep their pension plans. Well, right now, we're inviting teachers from around the state, retired teachers, if they have an interest to really put a year in or a semester in the Providence schools. We're asking them to respond, especially in areas that are in the areas that are high need, the science in the middle school, the high school math, and multi-language learnings in particular. So we'll follow up with the the different types of incentive strategies that we have to put really good teachers into the Providence schools. I think last weekend we had about 70 spots that were still unfilled, but as of this morning, I think that we have the superintendent has closed that gap considerably. So we're looking for a really good opening on Thursday. Additionally, we also raised the per diem for substitute teachers for Providence school system to one of the top rates in the state. So we're doing this across the country. Just as in any other profession, there's a shortage of some sort because of COVID-19. The pandemic has brought about higher attrition among existing staff, while attracting fewer new educators into the classroom. So Providence is no different, and which is why we are putting these incentives in place this year and paying close attention to making sure that our attendance rates are high for our students and our teachers. And to close that gap of full-time teachers, we're working collaboratively with the union leaders, RIDE, the Providence School District, to create this new program and making sure that we recruit the very best teachers to be in Providence this year. So retired teachers, if you're looking for a great opportunity to really make a difference, and I believe that in this coming out of the COVID issues, the COVID-19 and the impact that it's had on many of us, we're all looking for something to really make a difference in people's lives, and this is a great way to do that right in the city of Providence right now. Next, I have a short update on Eleanor Slater Hospital. Right before coming here today, I've learned from Director Charest that the Joint Commission has fully accredited Eleanor Slater Hospital. Director Shrest and the team at BHDDH can provide more details, but I just want to say that the staff at the hospital and many others deserve a great amount of credit for what they have been able to accomplish in a short period of time. From building conditions to cultural care, they have addressed dozens of concerns and have demonstrated this work during follow-up visits by the Joint Commission. The Joint Commission will visit again during the next 6 to 8 months to further review the hospital's progress. This is a reminder that the hospital reaccreditation is not an indication that we will relax in terms of the efforts to reset the Eleanor Slater in a way that is primarily set for our patients and their families, along with the staff and the communities that they serve. Rather, it means the Joint Commission is pleased with the work and progress at the hospital, and the hospital needs to demonstrate continued progress when the Joint Commission returns. Eleanor Slater has long been known for the excellent care that it provides patients, and reaccreditation by the Joint Commission indicates that patients and their families can continue to be confident about the care provided at Eleanor Slater Hospital. A thank you to our staff, families of that benefit from the hospital, along with our DCAM, which is the property management team in the state of Rhode Island that really stepped up and closed the gap on many issues that pre-existed, the time that I became governor, and they're being addressed.